everybody, it's Lorien here. I just wanted to wish you a very happy new year. This is going to be your reading for January 2019. This is a general reading for your sun, your moon and your rising sign. If you'd like a 2019 reading from me, you can click on the link below in the description box. It will take you to my website for all the usual readings as well as the special 2019 year ahead one. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you so much for everything you've done for me. It's still Christmas at the moment, so we're still in 2018 as I say this, but I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me for this long and just for being the wonderful people that you are. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes through for your signs. So without further ado, let's see what January holds. Hello lovely Cancerians, thanks for joining me. This is for Cancerian Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's get started and see what's coming up for you guys in the month of January. Hopefully some good news. Whoa, hello. There's some good news coming through for you. I'm going to be using the Enchanted Tarot. Right, let's have a look. And it's very big, so you may notice that basically I'm only doing 3 and 3, simply because there's a lot of space that they need. I was actually tidying up earlier because I was doing my present wrapping, and today is the day of the full moon, the last full moon of December of 2018. I don't mean December, I don't know what I'm talking about. And basically I feel that it's a really strong vibe, and hopefully we're going to get some good ones. This is actually in your sign. The full moon is in Cancer, and they were asking me, I was thinking, I've done a few videos, maybe I should just, like, no, do Cancer. So there we go. I'm going to do yourselves. So I'm going to do them one at a time just to see what information they bring as well, instead of all at once, because that can sometimes get very confusing. Wow, okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles. Something new is coming for you for sure. This is your manifestation, your prosperity. You may even feel like as soon as the clock turns on January the 1st, you're like, right, this is me, this is new, I'm going to carry on now. Now, of course, there'll be different levels. There won't be everybody who won't suddenly go, right, yeah, this is fine, this is me, and feel complete. You know, it may take you a little while to kind of get into the groove of certain things, but ultimately I think that there's a connection. There seems to be something between you and your path of destiny, about your divine grace, if you will, where you feel like you are ultimately connected and ultimately, I don't know, in sync with regards to the universe. Not surprising, since this full moon may affect you for a while longer, but it just thinks like it look. And I just looked at the clock actually, it said 222, so definitely synchronization coming through. I just feel like with this you have a certain potential, and you may be thinking about how to reach that potential as soon as the month is over, or as soon as you can get to running. And you have the 5 of Hearts. Now this may be that maybe something didn't actually work out as well as you thought you hoped it would. Seriously, this full moon has got my communication all over the place because it's on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. So I have moon in Gemini, so I'm all over the place with my words, so I apologise. But with this, I just feel like, yes, something may not have gone how you wanted it to in 2018. It's time to remedy it. It's time to put it to one side and go, right, well, that's not going to affect me anymore. It's going to go right this time. If you like, it can be something where you go forwards with a sense of purpose, a sense of intention, and just wanting to get that sort of vibe of, yes, I'm going to change, I'm going to make it different. Don't cry over spilt milk, please. Don't feel like you have to have loss or regret or anything like that. People who may have left you in 2018, either through choice or through, bereavement, doesn't matter. It does not mean that they would want you to still live in this sort of cocoon of sadness. So if that is something that you feel, please don't carry that forwards in 2018, 2019 even. Similarly, if somebody has really disappointed you, like a family member or somebody else, don't keep that with you. Just keep moving forwards. Okay, you may even have to inject a little bit of extra fun into January just to see if you can lift your energy, just to see if you can actually deliver something different for yourself. Because then you have the Six of Hearts, you get the pleasure back, you get the fun back, you get the things that, you know, maybe you always knew that you had within you, but you never really felt like you could claim that. That's now coming forward for you. That's bringing you a sense of generosity and giving, and that feeling of innocence and nostalgia that you had before. I think that's coming back to you now. It may have been a trial, and I just looked at the clock again, it said 4:44, so it may have been a trial that came forwards in regards to a sense of, you know, I had to get over this, or I had to push this person back until they were ready. I feel like in January you probably will feel like you're ready. You are the person who can come forwards and now claim your time back, and that you don't necessarily have to hang on to the past. It's kind of like night and day, you know? There's something that feels like it was quite dark before. Just have to get over that hurdle and move towards the light and move towards the possible. That's what they're suggesting to me. Something needs to be possible here for you. And then we have the Prince of Pentacles. Now, the Prince of Pentacles comes forward with a sense of efficiency and routine, so it may be that in order to do your own, like he is doing, you have to kind of give some different energy. You have to lay down some ground rules for yourself, you know, even for yourself, and say, look, I can't have this and this and this until I finish this. Not so that you'd push yourself into the ground, but this is kind of like a heralding call. This is something that gives you that sensation of, I'm on my way, I'm on my rightful journey, I am taking my time in actually pursuing this. Yes, princes always have that feeling of energy and drive and wanting you to face something that's really, really possible for you to attain, and that you're just going through instead of swimming in the calm ocean of Cancerians. But I do feel like this is saying to you there is an efficiency here. There's something that if you get down to the nitty-gritty of planning, you should see something that's coming forwards for you already or nearly made. These roots go deep. That's what they wanted to say to me. These roots will go deep. So it is up to you how you feel. It is up to you how you want to pursue this. But there are fruits on this tree, and that's going to bear some really, really good opportunities for you. So you've put your time in something really good. Don't let the emotional upsets affect you. You're moving past them. And then you have the Devil card. So yeah, don't let them affect you. Don't let any of the false emotions of other people, the issues of other people. It could be quite an obsession for you to play the therapist to others and give your time and your labour and your feeling and your emotion to hear other people's feelings and allow them to offload on you. That is not what you are there for all the time, though. You are an empath, so you may have to rein that in a little bit, focus on yourself. But the Devil card isn't really scary. It's just saying that there could be some kind of bondage, a feeling of, you know, I'm bonded to this, I can't escape, I can't get out. And maybe also be a bit of materialism, like, you know, oh, I didn't get what I wanted, or something like that, and you're feeling a little bit like, oh. Don't feel hopeless though when this card comes up, and certainly don't feel like you are ignorant to the problems. It just feels like if you didn't get what you want, don't go overboard with that feeling. No, don't allow that to drive you down into petty land, you know? Don't feel like you have to lower yourself to a certain level. What you need to do is heal. You know, this is temperance. So don't punish people that may have disappointed you just because you feel annoyed with them. You know, don't punish people just because they didn't do what they said they were going to do. Just kind of replenish the energies that you've given to them and make a resolution maybe that you're not going to do that in the future. You're not going to waste that energy if they're not prepared to actually spend a little bit more extra time with you. And I feel like temperance is mostly about your balance and the combination of give and take. It's something that I feel everybody needs to learn, give and take. Alright, I'm just going to do some cards, which is the Earth Magic Oracle deck by Stephen D. Farmer. So I'm just going to shuffle this and see, what does the sign of Cancer need to learn or need to know? Whoa. Okay. Well, it won't be all the others that just fall on the floor. I actually caught this one. So this one is, perspective, Milky Way. what I was just talking about. So it is kind of a sense of gaining perspective, literally, just kind of going, well, maybe it didn't work out that way, but I can detach myself. I can step back from it. I can see it for what it is, and I can move on. Literally, that's all you need to do. You don't have to make allowances or excuses or plans to get revenge. That's more of a Scorpio thing. But it is, and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm allowed to say that. It's just a thing that feels like it's a case of, you know, driving forwards and just making excuses and being confused. And all that life of maybe having something that you didn't really want, or you couldn't feel like you could achieve it, or you couldn't feel like you were maybe buried in this doubt. So gain some perspective. Don't feel like you have to have done everything yesterday. Gain some perspective. So I hope things go well for you in January and it starts off the year well for you. Again, it's just about reassessing emotions. You've had this big full moon, things may have happened. Just kind of take your time with it. If you do need any guidance, the link below is to get a reading from me if you need any further help, or 2019 readings as well. But I look forward to hearing from you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And also, if you do have any questions for me, you can email me lorientarot@gmail.com. But ultimately, I'm sending you so many blessings for the months ahead. I wish you so much joy and happiness, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.